Evening, kids. All right, if you're watching on the replay, we're streaming live. It's 10 o'clock at night on a Tuesday. I got so much shit I got to do. I figure I'm going to stream this now with you live. In about 1 minute, we're going to be having a conversation about, what do you call it, influencer and the network marketing business and the cancer that it is. So we'll just say welcome to another edition here of the Bull of MLM Network Marketing Warfare. Excuse me. And we're going to have a conversation about the important things of, the network marketing business and all the crap that happens with it. And it just goes shit and how, it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, let's do this. I'm Dominick Izzo. I am the Bull of MLM. If you're just joining for the first time, my God, it's hot in here. I got to adjust my fan. This is the price you pay when you don't have interns and you got to do everything yourself. And you got to remember that you got a fan to do this. Listen, casual, informal. When we live stream, we just hang out and talk about stuff. It's not an educational video outside of anything other than I just want to hang out and kind of give my 2 cents. The other week, I did a video on CC Suarez partnering up with a makeup professional for their company Scent or whatever. And I didn't go into the company on it. I posted last week. We talked about that. And when I thought back on it, CC brought up something that actually I agree with her on, but she's kind of misguided on it. And I think it's a generational thing. And I want to correct it. It's the concept of where we are right now with influencers. And I can't stand them for the network marketing space. I really can't. And if I could do one thing with the network marketing space that I think that really needs to be done is, like, when I was a cop, I had to go to the academy for 3 months. Then I had an additional 3 months on FTO. Then I was on probation for 1.5 years. My sister, who's a hairstylist, had to go to school for 11 months, Monday through Friday, right? 11 months, 9 to 5 to get a license. As a real estate broker, when I had my real estate license, I had to go through all those classes and training and tests and all this stuff. They don't do that for network marketing, and I have a problem with that. You actually have a ton of unqualified people who are in a sales business that are just destroying this industry. And I wish to God that the anti-MLM community could just see that, and their lack of maturity is going to prevent them from seeing it in the first place. But anyways, I want to play this again. And I want to agree, but at the same time, I want to critique. This is from the video, the viral makeup cult Scent, the makeup MLM with I am CC Suarez. For those who do not know, CC Suarez is an anti-MLM, air quotes, content creator influencer who just puts on makeup and sits at a table and gives her opinion on things. But that's the way the world works right now. So I'm gonna backtrack for a second. About 6-7 years ago, I actually spoke to a fiduciary from India. Guy was a brilliant guy in the way of financing and whatnot, and he said flat out, he goes, America's going to have a real tough time in the next several years because there's going to become this shift of how people make their money, right? And I am blue collar, hands on. Even when I was a cop, I had a very, very, physical job, right? You physically pull people over. You physically write tickets. You physically arrest people. There was no consciousness level of offering opinions on stuff to make money. And when the pandemic hit and everybody was forced to stay from home, now you had to have certain social abilities online to convey your presence and whatnot and, make money that way. And the internet leveraged people, and there was a never-ending stream of people who were their own product to make money off of. So that's where we're at now with how social media is and these content creators. So when it boils down to it, I'll give you an example. I do law enforcement commentary. I got hired as a police officer in 2001. And I retired in 2019. So 19 years in the industry. That puts me in a position to be qualified to do content creation, critiquing on it. There are a lot of people out there like First Amendment auditors who they go out and they do videos and they make tons of fucking content. And, I don't even know if they're even educated enough in the First Amendment, Fourth Amendment, but that's what they do. They're First Amendment auditors. And I know people like CC and other anti-MLM content creators say, well, I don't have to have been a cop to critique it. Very true. But if it's between you or me critiquing law enforcement, I outrank you any day of the week and twice on Sunday because I did the job. And I did the job for 2 decades. So I know exactly what I'm talking about. You're just on the outside looking in saying this is what it should be. So when it comes down to CC is, and she'll talk about it, she's an influencer. And I want to talk about how did she get that way? What did she do? What qualifies her? And this is where we're at right now. If you're not pivoting to utilize your opinions, and that's all anybody does now. Everything is just opinion-based, 100%. Nobody bases shit on facts anymore whatsoever. It's all opinion-based. So that being said, it's a dog-eat-dog world. It's where capitalism is. You can't hate the player. You can't even hate the game because everybody's got an opportunity for it. But if you are not utilizing that for business, you're going to fall from behind. But in the network marketing space, I think it's the people who use it for business that are the cancer of this industry. Let's hear what CC has to say. We're going to go back for this video and listen to the thing about influencers.
Leaders for these companies and the network marketing companies themselves are able to recruit and manipulate people with ease, marketing themselves as having financial freedom and time freedom in order to recruit unsuspecting, uneducated, unknowing, and honestly just people who are desperate for money or a way out of their current less than favorable living situation.
And we mostly talk about that. That's women, housewives. The network marketing space preys on women who are just unsatisfied with staying home with the kid all day and being a housewife, because we're in a world right now that glorifies feminism. It glorifies, oh, you don't need a man for nothing. Be a boss, babe. I get all that shit. So they do. They prey mostly on women. And maybe CC was a victim of that one time in her life, and she decided not to be that anymore. I don't know. I don't know anything about her background other than she doesn't do network marketing.
And they're recruiting people into these scams for their own financial gain. In recent years, thanks to the rise of the influencer, multi-level marketing distributors have been parading themselves all over social media as influencers, saying things such as, I get paid to wash my hair, I get paid to share these products, I get paid to promote XYZ. Click the link in my bio and fill out my influencer application. I make money from home being an influencer. I can monetize my social media. So can you. I can teach you how. You're scrolling all day on social media anyway. You might as well get paid for it. If you're not getting paid in this day and age for scrolling on social media, you're missing out. And so on and so on and so on. But here's the truth from someone who is actually a content creator.
I guess I want to start there with a content creator. And this is where I have a problem with this. And it could just be an age gap. You literally, what CC does, for anybody who doesn't know, if this is where we're at right now, her videos nonstop are nothing other than doing exactly what I'm doing right now. Commenting on someone else's already created stuff. There is nothing, not one original shred of content creation on CC Suarez or the other people, their YouTube channels. She's a YouTube person, YouTube. Now, remember, I talked about, what was it? Being able to like offer an opinion. That's where we're at right now, right? And I know that I can't remember what it was. It used to be the news up until I think it was Nixon's era was if you reported on conservatives, you had to report on liberals. It was a law for that. And then they're opened up the laws to being changed to where now you could offer opinion and commentary on the news, which is why you get Fox, CNN, all that, Rush Limbaugh, all Tucker Carlson. That's where these guys are. And when the pandemic hit, so many of us thought, my God, we're going to wind up doing this for a living. And it just absolutely offered and afforded us, a lot of us, to be able to do that, right? You have a camera, a setup, a microphone, and an opinion. Now you're in a stage of competitors all over the place. But are you good enough to wind up getting your information out there? What are you going to do to catch people's attention, right? You have to be attractive. You have to be good looking. You have to have a persona. You have to be charismatic, like you do in almost anything else, just like politics. When you look at politicians, don't do shit. They do nothing. All they do is talk about a problem to create the problem, talk about a solution for that. They never do. They never solve it. They stay in office. End of story. People who are influencers are nothing more than that. They talk about your problems or create visual cues to trigger your problems, because everyone in life has problems. And they just make content, if you will, to keep that going, circling down the drain. So when CC says, I'm a content creator, there is nothing. If everybody stopped doing anti-MLM, everyone do stop pro-MLM stuff, she'd be out of a job. She'd be out of a job. So I don't know what content she's creating. Now, you're a YouTuber, CC. I'm a YouTuber. I have a martial arts channel that's got 121,000 subscribers, another one that's got 1,000. This one's only got 700 something. But also, when I do my content, I host a show live 5 nights a week, or 5 days a week, excuse me. And I'm actually part of a media company. So unlike you, who's only on YouTube, I actually am part of a network that distributes content out there on people who are looking for my content. In other words, like I'm part of a mailing list that has 9 million subscribers on it. So my stuff is sent out to them. You're on YouTube and it's sent to your subscribers, but you have to compete with everybody else based on your niche, right? My niche is already established. It's out there. I guess my point is, you're on YouTube and you're going to talk about your agents and everything. I'm actually a legitimate person who offers paid opinion as part of a network, right? I wanted to go back to that for a second. So you create content. No, you sit at a makeup desk and you give your opinion on the stuff that people have already done. You don't do anything. You coffee clutch it. You sit like an old lady at 30-something years old and just offer your opinion like you're cold and your feet hurt because your son-in-law hasn't talked to you in 3 weeks.
And has been for years now. This is my primary source of income, as it is Robert's as well. Let me be straight with you. There is no such thing at all as an influencer application. Filling out a form in someone's bio does not make you an influencer.
I agree with that. But what I don't agree with, and I wish they would have done it too differently, and this is the one thing that I think is worded poorly with the influencer bullshit, is what does it take to become an influencer? I wanted to start there. Because the first way I looked at it with the form is, well, no, when I have people who want to come and do business with me, they have to go through a screening process. The screening process is a phone call. And it's, hey, tell me what you do, what you're willing to do, this and that. If I were smart, I would have them sign a contract to work with me specifically to say, hey, if you're not going to commit to, and then whatever these guidelines are, I cannot put my time and energy into you. So when people are filling out these influencer forms, they're lead generation. That's all it is. Lead generation. Now, I don't know if you said it already because I didn't hear it, but or you may say it, where people talk about, I get paid to wash my hair and whatnot, and you say that's not true, because I think you're going to say it in a second. It is true. On my Instagram, when they were running ads, I would get paid X amount of dollars a month just for putting up reels. Twitter, or TikTok, people get paid for putting up reels. It's highly competitive, but yes, you do. And you get paid. If somebody has a YouTube channel that's at 1,000 member subscriber base, you get paid X amount of cents per click that's on there. So I know what you were trying to say is they don't get paid for promoting their product. That's 100% correct. But the social media platforms still do pay them for the content they're putting out. So that's a little bit disingenuous in there. So I wanted to see, let's go first look at this. I wanted to Google how to become an influencer, right? Because if CC Suarez says that she's an influencer and she's going to roll her eyes like she does on the camera all the time, that's her niche, right? That's her shtick, as I roll my eyes. Oh my God. That's okay. You get it. You're disgusted by the industry. That's fine. Well, you're nothing sharp to look at either. Here's our 11 steps to become an influencer. Complete basic business tasks. Okay. Identify your niche. Get to know your audience. Create your influencer brand. Explore your content strategy. Optimize your online presence. Set up your channel. Select your channels. Post unique content on a regular basis. Wait a second. So the network, I just want to get this straight. The network marketing industry is criticized by the anti-MLMers for having no real criteria whatsoever. Anybody and their mother can get involved with it. And that pisses them off because that shit's all over the place, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Complete basic business tasks, identify your needs, get to know your audience, create info. Anybody can become a fucking influencer with zero education. Zero, I don't know what, I don't know. Anybody and their mother can. Are you pissed about people throwing around the influencer because you just happened to have a good presence, a look that people like? We know that the gossip sells, man. Gossip sells, ridiculous. So you have branched out and built a cute little base. You got 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. That's nice. Your other social medias are, they're growing a little bit, but this is your base. So are you just pissed because that's all you had to do? Is anybody else could do it too? So, I wanted to know that when it comes down to being influencers, how we wind up doing this. I want to continue on because I want to hear what she has to say about this influencer stuff.
Neither does becoming a salesperson, paying to become a salesperson, to become a contractor.
We talked about that. Every business out there that's a franchise, you have to buy in, right? And when she talks about this paying in stuff, it's dollars, it's pennies, it's ridiculous. It's like less than $200. So I can guarantee you that CC Suarez spent more on the setup for her cameras and her lip gloss and her microphone than 99% people who got involved with network marketing.
1099 distributor for a multi-level marketing company. That does not make you an influencer. These people are also
what does, though? That's my question. Anybody can label themselves as an influencer. Now, between CC and myself, I've got 2017. What's the math on it? 18, 19, 20, 21, 6 years so far. I've got 6 years in professional broadcasting. My show was distributed live to iHeartRadio. Live, not a podcast. It was a live streaming show on a radio station, an internet radio station. The company I'm with now, I started with them, I left, I'm back with them now. It is a professional media distribution center, right? You have content, you put it up there, they professionally shit. Now anybody could do it. Anybody could do it. But it's survival of the fittest. I take pride in the fact with the other network, with the other radio station I was with, we had 60 shows. I was the number 2 rated show. I'm different. I shoot my mouth off. People love my opinions. I'm charismatic to a degree, and I'm controversial. So I get it. So when it comes down to it, okay, I have 0 broadcasting. My partner for the show, Ashley, was with me for 3 years on the show. She was a professionally trained from broadcasting school, had a degree in that industry, right? Professional broadcasting on AM, FM radio. Me, nothing. Did you ever think that she may have been pissed off that I had no training whatsoever and I got into broadcasting and I excelled? So, yeah, anybody can call themselves a content creator. You're a YouTuber. That's it. You literally pull up other people's stuff and just shit all over it, and that's how you get paid. I don't hate it. It's like that's what the game has become. But again, to criticize what others are doing, you're just trying to keep your competition down.
Not paid at all, ever, never, ever, ever.
That's false.
Not paid.
That's false.
As becoming a salesperson,
I gotta rewind that.
to become a salesperson, to become a contracted 1099 distributor for a multi-level marketing company. That does not make you an influencer. These people are also not paid at all, ever, never, ever, ever. They are not paid to post on their social media or to
about their product. Again, my network marketing company, I had a very long conversation with HR. I don't ever post the company I'm with because for all the complaints that people don't like my personality, this is my private time. I'm not associated with the company. Company does not pay me. Now, if I'm putting this content up and this channel reaches 1,000 subscribers, YouTube will get to pay me. So I am a network marketing professional putting up content, not talking about my product, but I will get paid. Plus, not to mention the fact I get paid on other avenues for it. So again, you're just salty that your world is shrinking because it's so damn saturated.
Promote the products for the multi-level marketing company or whatever products or opportunity that they are selling. They are only ever paid when they recruit someone or when they sell the product.
I talked about this on the video.
They are not paid off of their engagement relating to their multi-level marketing company. They are not paid per views relating to their multi-level marketing company. And I love it. That's how you get it, relating to their multi-level marketing company, right? My whole channel, again, as it grows, when it hits 1,000 subscribers and it gets monetized, it'll get paid. None of it is directed to the company I'm with, right? But it's all about the industry I'm in. So again, it's like, I don't know, a Chicago Bull basketball player starting a YouTube channel. The Bulls will say you cannot wear a jersey of ours on your YouTube stuff, all this stuff. But the guy could teach basketball fundamentals, right? He could start a YouTube channel, how to dribble, how to run, how to take the three-point shot, and he could make money off of it, right? He could coach. But again, you go, well, he's not making how you make it sound is the skill and the profession he does is not allowed to make money on. You're belittling what other people do because you don't want to be knocked off your pedestal, right? You're one of the top anti-MLM content creators, and there's a lot more growing as time goes on. Because, again, a lot more got sucked in. They suck. They left. And people are, I don't know, they're coming for your crown. Maybe you're upset about that. But you're given a false analogy there. They might also create other content, maybe YouTube or something like that. But that's not what they are referring to when they say that they can teach you how to do it.
How do you know? How do you know? That's the bullshit, too. It's all assumption. But I get it.
To recruit you into their multi-level marketing company that they
All right, so you get the gist. If you want to see the rest of this, this is on the viral makeup cult Scent, the makeup MLM with I am CC Suarez, all that stuff. I wanted to go over that with the whole influencer garbage. Don't forget, too, CC, did she pull her store down? Oh, her store must have not been doing so well. She had a store up here where you could buy her stuff. Maybe it's on her Instagram. I know she has me blocked on Instagram, so that's gone. But CC's stuff is commentary connoisseur. In other words, she doesn't do shit. All she does is talk about what stuff is other people's done. I saw this video, and I am gonna start attacking the network marketing company because what you guys are doing, or the network marketing industry. Because you guys are proving people like CC right. You are. And I'm kind of tired of this shit. I'm not I wanted to avoid this for a long time because I wanted to make friends and allies in the network marketing company. It's not network marketing company, network marketing space. But you guys are doing some shit that it's the dumbest stuff I've ever seen. This is a FitMom tribe. She just popped in my Instagram feed the other day. No idea who she is. I'm not following her. No, we have no content, no correction, whatever. Kim Challen, entrepreneur. Bible verse, of course, 16:3 for Proverbs. Empowering women to create wealth with fitness, fashion, and fun. Top earner. Love. Okay, let's look at this. Let's go to her website here. Kim Challen. She's got a picture of her and her husband up on there. Call, email, text her. Okay, I want to see, what does she do? Create a free account, our lifestyle, shop most recent drop, favorite. Okay, so she got a store. All right. What does she do to teach people on this? So if you do this, how are you? Partner with me. All right, let's look at this. This is like that influencer stuff or whatever CC was talking about. We're so excited to partner with our new business. We're looking for serious-minded people who have a burning desire to create success and the life they've always dreamed about. If you are serious about being an entrepreneur, work from anywhere, increase your income, please fill out a short questionnaire. I want to make it go for you, okay? Here's the problem I have with this. When you go back, and I've said this a million times, for you guys on your social media, there has to be a balance. This is the problem that I want to find a solution to. And trust me, I don't know how to find it just yet. I'm just externally processing this with all you guys. How is doing aerobics, showing your ass, kissing your husband, showing your ass, how the fuck is that business? It's now sex and controversy sell. They do. And what you do is you're going to, and it's undeniable. I've talked about marketing so many times. But when you're trying to empower women, is it time? Is it time that we come back and we just say, okay, look, CC Suarez is not an unattractive girl, but that's all she has to offer. All she has to offer is transitioning from girl to wife to mother. She puts on some weight, doesn't look as good as she used to do. But now it's got to be about what are we going to do? How is this a business, right? It's a competitive world with women, and sexuality sells. When you're coming down to I'm empowering women to create wealth. Well, creating wealth, especially in an industry where you have an online store, that's sales. Are you teaching them how to cold call? Are you teaching them how to take a script and using the tonality of it, the proper inflection about where they should talk to people? Are you teaching people how to handle objections? Are you teaching people how to not go to their friends and family and actually build new contacts? Are you teaching people how to ask for referrals? Are you teaching people how to sell, how to market, all that? Or are you just showing people all you have to do? And the amount of women who don't look like this is insane. It's insane. So we got to be a blonde on a beach somewhere because they're all beach shots. Well, we know that 90% of the people don't take fucking vacations or show their ass off. Is this all I have to do to make $10,000 or more a month? If I want to get an OnlyFans, maybe. Nothing wrong with that. I support women who wind up doing that. But I wanted to go through her stuff. Does she have any content stuff that shows how do we empower women? Let's see. Okay. That's okay. All right, let's see what else she has. That's a pinned post.
All right, let's go to
working rooftop in Ibiza. Why not? Or because why not? If you're going to have an online business, why not do it anywhere in the world? Now, I know there are different seasons. Maybe your season is chasing a toddler or being 24/7 taxi of teens. I get it. I lived it too. We have 4 kids under 4. We had 4 kids under 4. But I couldn't imagine doing life any other way than business, with a business that gives you the freedom and leverage to work. This is the same shit. I'm going to tell you, all network marketing has become is tits and ass. And everybody puts up wherever they can wind up faking it on their social media. If you paid for this trip based on your company, awesome. Great. Fucking fantastic. It's all about time, freedom, and income. It's a business that gives you freedom and leverage to work where and when you want it, and the pocket is your day. To create an income that pays you residually and has no ceiling. How? I said this for years. The biggest fucking problem I have with the network marketing industry, and this is the shit that you guys keep feeding these fucking idiots like CC Suarez and everybody else, all the ammo. We want to change this industry. You're giving them more ammunition in the gun every time, and all they're doing is reloading and keeping the trigger pulled at us. That's all you're doing. I'll never forget it. The first millionaires I met, how did you do it? I just talked to 3 people every day. How? I just talked to 3 people every day. Okay, how? Did you go up to strangers in the grocery store? Did you sit there and call? What did you do? Did you say, hey, I want to talk to you about whatever? The thing about, there is no difference between network marketers and insane evangelical Christians who think that you're supposed to stop anywhere. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to take a time to tell you about Jesus. He's coming back. The time is nigh. Repent or die. And I'm a Christ follower. I'm not a Christian. I'm a Christ follower. I don't go up to people. Hey, do you have a moment to talk about Jesus Christ? I get to know people, meet them where they're at, determine if we have a commonality and energy and friendship and this and that. And when they choose to ask a question to me for any of the things I've ever mentioned, then I'll talk to them about my faith. I will wait till it's brought up in some kind of context. Or I will say, hey, listen, it's kind of important to me who I am. Do you mind if I just tell you a little bit about my faith? I just want to share it with you, get it out of the way. I don't bombard it down there. This horse shit with network marketing influencers, it's the death of the industry, and it's giving credence and validity to all these idiots who did the business for 1 week. Man, there's no other way of saying this without sounding sexist and an asshole. If you look at all the anti-MLM content creators, they are unattractive, overweight women. Now, is there anything wrong with being overweight? No, there's really not. I'm fat. I'm 5'7", 230 pounds. I'm built like a fucking, I got 2 axe handles wide for an ass. It's ridiculous. No, I lift weights and I'm thick, but there's a different story. There is a reason why the women like this FitMom tribe here, Kim Shallon, are successful. It's like just same thing as all the time in history and movies and fashion and celebrity status. It's that rail thin, I want to be like these people. So they put their shit up on there because they know the desperate, overweight, unattractive people are going to be gravitating towards in there because they want, instead of making themselves like this, they want to be around them. That's all it is. People want to have other attractive people spend time and focus on them. So let's keep looking at her stuff and see what else she has.
Think of it like this. You are always one decision away from a totally different life.
Keep your head up.
Okay.
Be strong.
One decision can change everything. I'm grateful every day. And yes, that and for the yeses that have impacted so many lives so far. We're just getting started. Come on and join us. This is from a year ago plus. What did you do? You all walked down a beach together holding hands, and all of a sudden you're all making 10 grand a month? Where's the fucking meat for this shit? Oh, you have to fill out my influencer form. You have to sit there and go online and get to know. Oh, my God. Let's keep moving.
Still living your life after death.
apparently this is what business is. So business is 4 middle-aged housewives all dancing barefoot, one shoe on, whatever it is. And this is how you make your money, apparently. You don't sell your product. You don't sit there and spend hours a day with spreadsheets or even a pen and paper notepad, writing down names, contacting people, getting people to answer you in the first place, getting to know them, finding out what their needs and problems are, solving them, and then using the right sales and marketing skills, right? How do I get you on a phone call? I want to show you a presentation. What's your objections? How do you overcome those objections? You dance. This is what being an influencer in network marketing is, and why it's killing the industry, because it's clown world shit. It's all it is. Let's keep looking. Where's the dancing? Okay, yeah. This is what makes 10 grand a month? Oh, God, there's got to be more sales skills. Kim, I'm not picking on you. I'm picking on you. All right, here's Kim in a hat. Unstoppable mindset is not a destination. Keep pushing your limits and breaking through your barriers. How? How? Do you have anything after that? Like, literally, the people on your team, like, hey, Kim, one of my barriers is I can't figure out when I slide into people's DMs that I don't know, and I send them a message saying, hey, how are you? They'll leave me on red, and they don't interact with me. Just put on a hat, drink a drink out of a coconut shell, and just do a dance, and you're going to make $10,000 a month. It's a fucking joke, guys. This can't be the industry. This can't. This industry needs sales skills, legitimate sales skills, cold calling, referral building, funnel filling, lead generation, objection handling, presentation skills. Holy shit. Let's keep going. Okay, got our family. Whoever this is, great. Okay, there you go. This is the one with women, right? Because they're unstoppable. You got pictures of women sitting at a table. When powerful leaders come together, lives are changed. What the fuck is that? When powerful leaders come together, lives are changed. This is the same shit as Step Brothers with the Prestige Worldwide presentation. Get out the cell phones on the yacht. Take a photo of a laptop. This is what it's become. And it's a bubble. They do this for as long as they can until it bursts, and then they jump to the next company. It's the horse shit. This is the shit you need to avoid in this industry. A couple more page there. Oh, let's hear. We have podcasts?
Okay. Betty, can you check the middle one for me while you're doing this live?
Let's see. There's anything on here? No. All right, let's hear if there's anything worth value of this. This is her and her husband, I think.
Okay, we are live.
All right, we are doing a spur-of-the-moment podcast, apparently. So you're just, I have no idea what we're talking about.
Post, story,
yeah.
So you're just going to ask me questions?
Yeah, and by the way, I've been married to this guest speaker now for over 25 years, almost 26 years now. Is that crazy beautiful? And so, by the way, first off,
he's gay. Dude. Who cares? Who cares if he is? Doesn't matter.
welcome to the live podcast with this makes me, every time I try to say who you are, it actually makes me very emotional because it is my beautiful wife of 26 years. And this is the Priority Warrior Show, showing you how to not only build income, create wealth,
fucking serious right now?
While having something that very few people know how to do, right, baby?
Have a life.
Have a life. Now, and then behind the life, it's, if you're going to have a real life, it's not just about creating wealth. This podcast is not just about show me the money. It's not just about faith.
I want to give this an opportunity because please prove me wrong.
Relationships and fun and all the wealth creation that we talk about. It's about having a life, which means that you're taking your life and your priorities with you. And of course, there's no.
Let me explain something to you. If you get in the network marketing industry, you have no life. If you want that $50,000. If you want the Jesse Lee Ward money, that woman barely had a life. Her life was serving others. Now, for her, that was rewarding. She built other people. She worked and she worked and she worked until the damn day she died. That was her life. And that's why she's the #1 network marketer of all time, because that was her life. She didn't sit there and just she didn't do this horse shit. The woman provided value, sales training, marketing training, all this. Oh, let's continue for another minute or two.
Are saying is balance. But today I've got a very special guest speaker, and again, it's my beautiful bride, Kim Challen, and it's really exciting. And I love putting her on the spot. Kind of part of our marriage is just kind of getting her out of the nest, because if, you know, Kim, if she had a choice, she probably wouldn't be.
I'll be behind the camera 100%.
No, you wouldn't. No, you fucking wouldn't. You lie. I have enough of this one. Done. Okay.
I got the ops going crazy. I stop, listen, hip got a western. If I reach for a hope a nigga.
She'd rather be behind the camera with this one.
Shorty back it up like she looking for direction. Niggas ain't threatening, niggas ain't stepping.
This is the cringiest shit, and it's so. Okay, great. Okay, what I've learned: empty nesting is parenting. Great. Fall outfits, okay. Okay. Picture her and her husband. Okay, what is this? She's promoting a business or her product. Okay. I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen anything yet on the industry. You're 48 years old. You're as old as I am. Holy shit. Guys, I can't do this. I can't fucking do this. Our industry is going to shit because of this kind of stuff. I'm going to tell you, if you choose to go this route, it's going to have a shelf life. You need to be attractive. You need to stand out, right? You need to have an air of sexuality. And women like Kim use their sexuality and then they hate when they're called on it because they're good Christian women, right? I'm not about sex. I don't have that spirit of Jezebel out there. Bullshit. Your stuff is nonstop pole dancing. Again, and I am criticizing because our industry fucking deserves better. There's no sales, no training. And if you say you do it behind the scenes, then you need to say it on your content. Say, listen, we work so hard. Well, what do you do besides dance all day? We sit on our ass. We pick up the phone. We call 300 to 500 people a day. We're rejected 95% of the time. It's exhausting. And I teach people how to do that. If you do this, you're going to be reliant on a three-way call all the time. You're never going to be able to pitch and close on your own. Never. I want to know what Kim's skills are, excuse me, for handling rejection. How does she overcome financial? Well, I got to talk to my wife about it. How does she overcome? Well, I just don't know if it's for me. I don't have the time. Have you ever done any content on that? This is marketing. It's not sales. The problem is with network marketing, it should be network sales. It should be called network sales. Maybe that's our problem. It is direct sales, network marketing, MLM. It's all the same thing. But we're so caught up in this horse shit of all you have to do is shake your ass on Instagram and there you go. Let's see. Please show me something.
This is the best part. This is the best.
Oh, she's 51. She's older than me. Okay. Great. Leveraging zone.
3, 2.
You ready? Are you ready to tell people?
Tell people about.
Are you ready?
I never know what we're going live on.
Yes, you
when
do.
we hit the live button.
Yes, well, she never knows exactly what we're going to be talking about, but we're going to be talking about the last, something crazy has happened over the last year, and many of you have followed pieces of the journey, but
I want to read this because the comment from Dr. Brian Henry, why do I get a pyramid scan vibe? I want to hear this.
We love to go live, especially on the platforms here, because we get to document the journey. And how many of you love to go back? Like sometimes the videos, the stories that you say on social media in the moment, feel so uncomfortable, like what we're about to share, or weird, or goofy, or silly. But then you look back a year later, and 2 years later, 5 years later, if you're old, you're on Facebook, 10 years, you look back, don't you love seeing those videos now?
Yeah, I was just about to say, everything is uncomfortable with you.
What
but
is-
then, yeah, we'll go back and go, oh my gosh, that was so funny. We spent last Christmas, all of our family was in Puerto Rico, and we stayed up till 2.
Fucking done. Fucking done. All of our family is in Puerto Rico. Yeah. It's nothing more than showing off the body in the bikini and the lifestyle and the location. And that has become the lie. And this is why I can't fault CC Suarez for shit, because she's right and she's wrong. If you got a pair of fake tits and you're rail thin and you're blonde and you could get on a beach somewhere, yeah, you can build. If you look at Instagram accounts, there are women who have Instagram accounts that have 1 million followers with pictures only, and they never say a word because they know if they say something, you're going to sound stupid and they're going to lose. It's going to destroy the illusion of them being royalty. It's marketing. It's marketing. Anybody can call themselves or create themselves an influencer. I am not an influencer. I'm a fucking podcaster. I'm a sales professional. I'm a published author. I'm not an influencer. It's ridiculous. Sadly, I got to give her a little bit of credit in there with CC Suarez because she's right on that shit with, oh God, this is what the industry is and how do we change it? I feel bad if you got it. And I think this is where a majority of stuff is that women were targeted and preyed on by, and I'm not saying Kim did this intentionally. I don't think she knows what she's doing. She just happens that why would she not live a life that she's blessed with and then attract people to make money? The problem is if she doesn't know that she's doing it and the women get involved with this and all of a sudden say, hey, I'm 200 pounds at 5'2", and I'm gross looking and nobody's attracted to me and I'm live in cold Chicago and it's February and it's gray and nobody's going to look at my stuff and like me, so my sales aren't going to go through the roof. How do you teach somebody? The ultimate way I want to look at it is, how do you teach an unattractive person who has no personality to sell a product? Because ultimately, the only thing that separates people who are successful and who are not is influence and sales ability. And if you have it, like, I don't know if Kim has a sales ability at all. She has a marketing ability, okay, because she's a blonde that looks good. But that's it. But if she had sales skills and a marketing ability, I have to wonder what she would be. And that's, again, if you go back to Jessie Lee Ward, attractive woman, fit, personality that's just disgustingly, annoyingly wonderful. And she could mix those two because she had a sales ability that was fantastic. I don't know. I wanted to go back to that, how to become an influencer, because, again, CC is just, she's wrong on that. These influencers do, like this Kim is not going to make money for her product. But yeah, if they're still doing ads on social media or on Instagram, she will get paid for every 1,000 view on her stuff. And some of her videos, okay, it was 300. It says 392,000 views for what? That got 392,000 views. Your value as a woman in this industry has been reduced to how you look and pointing at words that appear on a screen in tandem beat with whatever song you pick. And we wonder why network marketing sucks. This can't be it. This can't be it. Guys, it's not how I work. 708-982-0974. Send me a text or call me. Tell me you want to work with me. That's not what we fucking do. You look at my social media. Look at how I am with her. This is all. This is it. You get it. You see it. You get it. End of story. But you have to learn how to sell, how to close, how to pitch, how to overcome objections, all that stuff. I want to see if you have any other big video out there. And Kim, I mean, Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. It's focused on you and your husband, but you guys just popped up in my feed. That's it. I don't know whatever else. You could be a fitness influencer, maybe, and talk about your caloric intake for the day. And this, you can't be a network marketer because you're not. 52,000 views. Let's see what this was.
Hey, babe, did you know that women speak 30,000 words a day on average and men speak 15,000 words a day?
What did you say, babe?
It's because we have to repeat ourselves. Hey, babe, did you know that?
Okay. Network marketing content. You post yourself. You got 52,000 views for this video because you post yourself in a tank top, skirt, tanned, fake tits, legs out. That's why. It's sex sells. So that's what you need to be an influencer. You need to be attractive and have the ability to put out content that's going to get people's attentions. That's it. That's it. End of story. I don't know. Kids, I had fun with this. Again, streaming live. Maybe I'll get in a schedule. See what you guys say. Comment in the comments section if there's a schedule you want me to get on. Maybe I'll take my nights and go with you guys with that. If you have any questions you want to get involved with me, 708-982-0974, 708-982-0974. Send me a text message. Say, hey, I want to talk to you. And we'll have a conversation. Other than this, we have to change this industry. We have to. It has to get the sales skills, proper marketing skills, presentation skills, solving the problems of people, handling objections, dealing with the proper education of the product, of the business, all this stuff, and stop flashing your fucking eyelashes online. Just think you're going to wind up making money that way because it's gonna kill all of us. All right, guys, I'll talk to you on the next video here.